Yo, what's up, y'all? This your boy Drizzy Dre back with another video. We're gonna jump straight into it from the title 10 Steps to Reduce Violence in Chicago. Now, I'm only doing 10, and I know like Chicago has gotten out of hand, not just Chicago, anywhere. So you can implement these or try to implement these 10 steps, not only just for the city of Chicago, but for around the city, man. Because these last couple days, man, especially if you've been in the Chicago, Chicago business, you've seen like a lot of local artists has been dying left and right, left and right. And although so I'm saying something, I just feel like we as a people, if you really truly want change, you know what I'm saying, not just talking about it won't, won't bring any solutions. We need to really get out here. So here's my 10. First, community policing. Strengthen the relationship between police and community through community policing initiatives where officers regularly engage with residents to build trust and collaborate on safety efforts. Like again, it's been many times where I've been pulled over and like the officer is scared. Like you can visibly see him shaking and stuff. That's not how police should come up to you. You know, Number two, youth programs. Invest in your youth programs that provide education, mentorship, and recreational activities. These programs can offer positive alternatives to gang involvement and crime. I do believe that. Get involved. Like, do you know where your kids is at? It's sad that most of these kids don't have two figures in the household, either mom or the dad, and sometimes none. They could be in foster care and none like that. But to have these youth programs, you see exactly what your child is and at all times. I really feel like that can help. Number three, job training and employment. Create job training programs and employment opportunities, particularly at high risk individuals, to provide a stable income and reduce economic incentives for criminal behavior. I feel like, if a person have money in their pocket, something to do, I'm pretty sure that they not going to be just the goal here today and say I want to choose our youth off. Although we have seen that again. Number four, mental health services. Expand access to mental health services, including counseling and substance abuse treatment, to address underlying issues that can lead to violence. A lot of people don't know, man. Your mental health is your everything. If you having a bad day and somebody say something to you, you quick to go upside their head or cuss them out. So again, the mental, y'all, you know what I'm saying? Like right now, it's times where I just wake up angry, but I have to redirect that and say, not today, Satan. You get me? So let's keep moving. Number five, conflict resolution training. Implement conflict resolution and mediation programs in school and communities to teach nonviolent ways of handling disputes. I totally agree. I'm going to say this. Me doing security and seeing people drunk, belligerent, out their mind, out their body, I have to have self-control myself. These people, for example, a guy come up to me, he was drunk as I don't know what, calling me names and everything. I wasn't, mad at him. I know that wasn't him, most likely. That was that liquor hyping him up. So who am I to be security to just want to come over there and put my hands on the guy? I reasoned with him. He understood. He actually came back a little bit time later and apologized for the way he was behaving. Sometimes you don't gotta, fight fire with fire sometimes. Number six, gun control measures. Enforce stricter gun control laws and background checks to prevent illegal gun trafficking and reduce the number of firearms in the streets. Now, this is, can go both ways because a lot of guns is being made illegally and being manufactured and coming here illegally. So that's going to be hard. But my thing is, if you want to have your gun card or have your gun at your house, by all means, just enforce the stricter gun controls. Make sure the right people having guns. Community investment. Invest in infrastructures and services to underserved neighborhoods such as improving schools, housing, healthcare to address systematic inequities that contribute to violence. So yes, I would like to wake up and look at a nice neighborhood. I don't want to see a neighborhood that's ran down. We see that a lot. We can go to these areas in the south side of Chicago, but then we go downtown Chicago. That doesn't look the same. So come on now, make it make sense. Number 8, violence interruption programs. Support violence interruption programs like Cure Violence, where trained mediators work to prevent retaliatory violence and de-escalate conflict. Again, we all have different mindsets when we wake up. We don't know what the next person may have went through or what was going through the day before. We have to treat everything as if such as like they are important. Number 9, support ex-offenders. Provide re-entry programs for ex-offenders that include job placements, housing assistance, and counseling to help them reintegrate into society and reduce the chance or likelihood of doing it again. That's pretty much it. And 10, education and awareness campaign. Launch public awareness campaigns that promote the value of peaceful communities and educate residents about resources and programs available to them. And I think with them 10 steps, we could possibly reduce the violence in Chicago. Because right now we see a lot of kids mobbing downtown, going to these south side neighborhoods and just causing havoc. I feel like they're bored. They don't have nothing to do. Although again, I say the parents are the first step. Know where your kids are. Talk to your kids. And if you can't, get in contact with somebody that can, so at least they can know what your child could be possibly doing. Because when you go to work, you don't know what your kids is doing 24/7. I agree. But if you got that strong parenting in that household, your kids ain't going to be out here doing dumb stuff. That's just in my opinion. So with all that said, man, again, RP condolences to the families that lost their child in the last 48, 72 hours, man. Like, literally, you can't go outside to have a good time. That's not what's up. And Chicago is hot. All over is hot. I know you want your kids out. So come on, man. Let's band together, man. Let's try to get these streets. Let's get to these activists, these politicians.